Guys, what's going on? My name's Alan. I'm one half of Wellness Warriors. My business partner Dylan, the other half, he's in Texas. I'm in California. But together, we are on a mission to help people lose belly fat and win back their life. Now, in this video, we are specifically going to talk about how to lose belly fat with intermittent fasting. In our membership, we provide four pillars, four core things that you need to do to lose belly fat. If you do those four things, we guarantee you will lose belly fat and quickly. Now, I want to talk about one of them, intermittent fasting. If you're someone who is trying to lose belly fat, or you're trying to lose weight in general, you're a little out of shape, you want to lose fat mass, you want to get stronger, you want to feel more confident, you want your partner to be attracted to you. If you're any of those things, or you just want to feel better, you want to look good naked, save this video. This video is for you. Okay, so I want to start with my first experience with intermittent fasting. When I was first working as a trainer, my boss introduced me to intermittent fasting. He was this, very strong, just chiseled, built like a Greek god, and just absolutely just like huge muscles, ripped, six pack. I remember asking him, "Hey, am I missing something? How are you in this good a shape? Like, what are you doing that I'm not doing?" Because we would train all the time together. I was like, "What's going on here? It has to be nutrition." And he told me, "Hey, I only eat one meal a day, and I fast for the whole day." And at the time, this was all 8 to 10 years ago. My mind was blown. I was like, "There's no way that works." So I gave it a try. Long story short, I gave it a try. 2 months later of me implementing intermittent fasting, I would be in the locker room changing. I had guys coming up to me being like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, you look really different. Are you taking something? Like, what's going on here?" And it was all intermittent fasting. Of course, I was training properly. I was training well. So that's also another important pillar that you can't miss. You have to be strength training, but intermittent fasting can change your body so quickly. It can help you put on muscle mass. It can definitely help you lose fat mass. So listen to what I'm going to give you some guidelines here in a second, and listen to these very carefully, please. I'm even going to show a photo right here of what in 2 months what intermittent fasting did to my body. I'm going to show it right here. Okay, so in our Wellness Warriors community, Dylan and I, we recommend fasting. It's one of our four pillars that to lose belly fat, to lose fat mass, to become confident in your body and win back your life, you need to build up to intermittent fasting. We recommend building up to 16 hours of fasting and then eat for 8 hours. Now, you can definitely push the limits a little bit more and fast for 18, 20 hours, but we try to get everyone to get to that 16-hour mark. It's so important. And some of the things are going on behind the scenes inside your body while you are fasting are so. As time goes on, as you're building up to that 16-hour mark, 17-hour mark, your insulin is dropping. When your insulin is dropping, growth hormone is increasing. Insulin and growth hormone are inversely related. So as insulin drops, growth hormone increases. Growth hormone is associated with helping you burn fat mass, helping you put on lean muscle mass, alleviating joint pain. Those three things right there are going to increase your confidence and make you feel better almost instantly. Those effects will start in days. So that is a huge reason to start intermittent fasting. Another thing, around 16 to 17 hours of fasting, your testosterone will also increase. Another thing that's going to help you burn fat mass and add lean muscle mass to your body. Another amazing thing of intermittent fasting is your body will start to heal itself. It will start to cleanse itself. It will start to repair damaged cells. Doing this every single day, those small benefits will start adding up within months and years, and you're literally becoming healthier in the process as well. Those benefits are mind-blowing. I mean, think about it. I mean, the body has a natural mechanism built in to burn fat mass and add muscle mass fairly quickly, and that's just by intermittent fasting. You do not want to snack all day. If you're constantly eating, let's say you're eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, I mean, every single time you eat, your insulin rises. Your insulin rises, your blood sugar, will increase or spike, and then you get sluggish afterwards. You get tired, you get lazy, you get complacent. that you don't want to feel it every day. You eat one meal a day, maybe 2 meals a day, but 1 to 2 meals a day in a small time frame, and you will feel so much energy. Right now I'm just excited talking about this because I want you to experience that energy and the physical effects of intermittent fasting. They are profound. I'm going to say again, if you're someone struggling with weight loss, if you're trying to lose fat mass and it seems like impossible, whatever you do, you're not able to get it off your body, you need to try intermittent fasting. If 16 hours feels like a lot to you, start slowly. Go 12 hours for a week, then go 14 hours for a week of fasting, and then try to get to 16 hours. Another mental trick that Dylan and I always recommend our clients do is, fast Monday through Friday and give yourself a little bit of a reset or a break on Saturday or Sunday. That way you can still be social, you can still go out with friends, and you still have that flexibility, that social flexibility of, hey, my life isn't controlled by this. But usually what we find is once people start fasting, they are looking forward to Saturday and Sunday to kind of just like not having to fast, but eventually they feel so good in a fasted state, they just end up fasting in those 2 days as well. So that's another option. Now, the one more thing I'm going to mention with intermittent fasting, I'm not going to mention it in huge detail, but something very important is that, guys, if you're really trying to lose belly fat, you have to do intermittent fasting, but you definitely also have to eat real food. You can't be going to fast food restaurants, eating out all the time. You need real single ingredient food. So any food that comes directly from the earth or from an animal that ate the food from the earth, that's the food you need. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, meats. That's what's going to help you. You stay away from processed foods. That stuff is literally killing you. So stay away from like candies, stuff made in a factory, stuff packaged with 1,000 ingredients on the back of the label. Stay away from that crap. That stuff is so dangerous. It's messing with your hormones, and it's making it very difficult for you to lose that belly fat. So stop it right now, all right? Stop eating that stuff. Make yourself a promise. Like, all right, I just watched Alan's video. I'm going to stop eating that crap. Try a month challenge or 2 weeks. 2 weeks, get off of that. That will be huge for you, for your confidence, and for you to get rid of that body fat. The last thing I'm going to say, Dylan and I, we start our careers as personal trainers or strength coaches. You have to be working out in the gym. Now, you don't need to be going 5 days, 4 days in the gym. You can if you want, but really, if you can just get 2 strength training sessions per week, that will be magic for you and your results. That will help you lose so much belly fat. Within a month, you will be a different person. Okay, so I'm going to recap this one more time. Okay, intermittent fast, 5 days a week for 16 hours, at least 16 hours. Eat real food. So single ingredient food. Stay away from processed food, guys. And lastly, strength train 2 days a week and watch your body transform in just a month. Okay, again, sometimes it will take longer. It's an ongoing journey, but you can have great results. You can lose 6 pounds in a month, right? You can have great quick results in just a month. And imagine if you're doing that every single month for a year. You will absolutely transform your life. Okay, guys, that's all I have for today. Before I leave, I will say Dylan and I do have a community, Go Wellness Warriors. And we do have a free PDF. If you ever want that, leave a comment below, and we will personally reach out and send you our freebie PDF on how to lose belly fat in 6 steps. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to dinner. I'm going to go eat some real food, but I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.